Good day everyone. I'll be presenting to you architect Santiago Calatrava. Architect Santiago Calatrava, born on July 28, 1951, Beninamet near Valencia, Spain. A Spanish architect widely known for his sculptured bridges and buildings, studied architecture at the Polytechnic University of Valencia in Spain as he graduated in 1974. Also, he studied and graduated in civil engineering from the Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich. In 1981, he established his own architecture and engineering firm in Zurich. Calatrava's philosophies symbolizes a perfect blend of architecture and engineering capabilities at their best. Being a sculptor and the painted only added to it, and he thought unknowingly advocated the philosophy of what a true designer should be, encompassing all of from arts. He carried out extensive studies of anatomy of human, birds, and animals, and truly so his design reflected his philosophy. Dynamic design integrates technology and aesthetic, producing structural forms that challenge traditional practice in both architecture and engineering. Calatrava's philosophy is grounded in the belief that each innovative design must emanate from its cultural context, conveying traditional sensibility through modern architecture to create truly inspiring structures. Calatrava's architecture style has been heralded as bringing the division between structural engineering and architecture. In the projects, he continues a tradition of Spanish modernist engineering that exclude Felix Cadella and Antonio Guidi. Nonetheless, his style is also very personal and derives from numerous studies of the human body and natural world. As both architect and engineering, Calatrava easily identifies with both disciplines. He often creates innovative works that depend on a firm grasp of both the creative and structural aspects of design. His skills as an engineer allow him to create sculptural surfaces and unusual spaces. Calatrava avoids the apathetic acceptance of established forms. In 1979, he won the Augustus Perret Award for rekindling the quality of Perret's structural work and for emphasizing the importance of primary structure and defining form. Despite an influential presence within the European architectural community, Calatrava has rarely designed in totally enclosed building. Rather, most of his creations are open structures. The first artwork is Cantilevered Sundial Bridge, located in Redding, California, United States. It is a cantilever spar, cable-stayed bridge similar to Calatrava's earlier design of the Puente del Almilo in Seville, Spain in 1992. This type of bridge does not balance the force by using a symmetrical arrangement of cable force on each side of its support tower. Instead, it uses a cantilever tower set at a 42-degree angle and loaded by cable stays on only one side. This design requires that the spar resist bending and torsional force and that its foundation resists overturning, while this leads to a less structural efficient structure. The architectural statement is dramatic. The bridge is 213 meters in length and crosses the river without touching the water, a design criterion that helps protect the salmon spawning grounds beneath the bridge. The cable stays are not centered on the walkway but instead divide the bridge into a major and minor path. The second artwork is Auditorio de Tenerife, or Aiden Martin, located in Constitution Avenue in Santa Cruz. The location on the coast with its opening to the sea and the city, modern architecture, and auditorium that brings attractive events for the public are elements that contribute to the success of Auditorio de Tenerife in the Canary Islands. The basic assumption of this complex was to create a connection between the land and the water. Part of this capital city, the building located in majestic landscape enriches it with its inspiring and original form that became an orientation point in urban structure. Auditorio de Tenerife in the Canary Islands is an example of a late modernism architecture, but it is described by some as a style of modern expressionism. Auditorio de Tenerife in the Canary Island design consists of the auditorium, music hall, plazas, outdoor terrace, gardens, and parking lots. Third artwork is Riego Emilia, located in Riego Emilia, Italy. A comprehensive master plan including bridges, a highway toll station, and other infrastructure improvements that will facilitate access to the city. It is a white steel and a glass roof structure spanning the tracks of the high-speed railway line. The railway station is 483 meters long and has an average width of 20 meters. Its sinusoidal wave-like shape is created with a succession of geometrically different closed portals. There are two levels inside the station. The ground floor is direct contact with the entrance and the street, and the houses the ticket office and the other station service. Escalators go up to the upper level where the train tracks and platforms are located. Our fourth artwork is Museum of Tomorrow, located in Centro Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. The design of the museum is inspired by the Carioca culture and through its architecture explores the relationship between the city and the natural environment. The building features large overhangs 75 meters in length on the side facing the square and 45 meters in length on the side facing the sea. These features highlight the extension of the museum from the dock into the bay. The permanent exhibition is housed upstairs and features a roof 10 meters high with panoramic views of Guanabara Bay. The total height of the building is limited in 18 meters, which protects the view from the bay of San Bento Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Our last but not the least, the Milwaukee Art Museum, located in Milwaukee, United States, known as MAM. The Milwaukee Art Museum collects and preserves art, presenting it to the community as a vital source of inspiration and education. The Quadraki Pavilion, a sculpture addition to the museum, was designed by famed Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava. The crown jewel of this unique structure is the Burke Bryce Soleil, often referred as the wings, which sit atop wind-over hall. The wings have a 217-foot wingspan and the open and close 3 to 4 times per day, weather permitting. The Milwaukee Art Museum's collection is vast, with more than 32,000 pieces that includes paintings, photography, sculptures, textiles, installation art, and more. The museum is famous for its expressive collections of works. The Coles Art Studio at MAM provides fun virtual and outdoor art activities for kids. It's a great way to get them excited about the museum and art in general. This hands-on activity include art making and live performing for all ages. Thank you for listening and I hope you learned something.